No, I'm using it.
Okay, let me see. Oh my, the smoothie's ready. Has it started yet? The lime stream going right now.
But it will be.
Okay. Have you gone with Josh or that other guy yet? Why? And
Hey,
Are we live on YouTube or no?
we are live. So I should have told you that.
I'm glad I didn't say anything that like I would want to take back because I didn't know if we were live or not. And then I saw in the top left corner, I'm like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah, it's live. I didn't think about that. I should have had an entry point.
Do you so Josh is updating his Zoom at the moment just to let everyone know who's watching the stream. Do you want to do the screen share or
I
what?
have it set up so you guys can do it.
Okay. Let me get it real fast. Can you see it?
Let me check. Hold on. I see nothing. There you go.
Sweet. All right.
You're in.
Do you see all like the screen sharing shit or no?
I just see a screen that says loading.
So you can't see the slideshow right now?
Nope.
Why?
It was there a second ago. There it is.
What is Josh saying?
I'll check. I'll check on my phone. Yeah, it's good. We're gonna have to start without him.
This is what happens when it was so funny. It's like 7:15, and then I realized how many 2023s have come out so far. And I'm
Been a
like,
lot.
shit. Because I like for the online exclusive, you just have to enter them in individually. Like with the lows and stuff, you can take the big like images we got today from Brick Thunder's video, put them in there real quick. But like with the online exclusive, it took me about like 20 minutes just on those slides alone to like get it all there. I don't even think that's all of them, but still, it's good.
Probably not, but what I saw was good.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try that slideshow thing again. You see, let me know if you can see it.
Okay.
Oh wait, okay. It says, why is it not letting me?
You had it just a minute ago.
Yeah, it won't. I'm trying to click resume share and it.
There it is.
Okay. Sweet.
You're good. So you'll have to walk me through how you set it up, but I'll chime in once we get
Yeah.
started.
So are we starting now or are we gonna wait for him a few minutes?
No, he's only at 10%, so we might as well start now.
Okay. All right. You wanna do the intro?
Yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. So basically the agenda tonight is we're gonna go over all the 2023s that we know of so far, at least the majority of them. And you'll have me, Rob from Making Spirits Bright, Alex from the Infla channel, and Josh from Josh the Inflatable and Tractor Guy. Is Alan joining too, or?
I don't think so. He didn't say anything, so probably not.
Okay, so you have us. You have the three of us tonight. Use the chat box if you have any questions or anything, or something you want us to answer, or just we learn a lot from you guys as well. So if there's something you know about something, put that into the chat box. I'll try to monitor that as much as possible. Right now, you just have me and Alex. We're waiting for Josh to get his Zoom updated. But we're gonna get started. I imagine we usually go for about an hour or so. So hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, let's get started.
All right. So the first one we're gonna go through, you probably saw before, but our online exclusives so far. Personally, I don't think the online exclusives are that great, other than a few on Yard Inflatables. All the rest kind of seem crappy. But start out with our first slide. Rob won the very first inflatable on here, the Haunted Mansion Oregon, which is pretty cool. The Oogie Wheel is one that I'm regretting not getting because it's very nice. From what I've heard, it might be one of the best 2023 so far. Everyone who's gotten it loves it, and I think the detailing on it is great. I hear it's actually quite big as well.
It's not sold out, is it?
No, I don't think so. I could still get it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
know.
For right now, I'm kind of just saving up. I made a huge inflatable purchase recently on one singular design, and that video will be coming out soon. Very excited about it. It's something I've been trying to get for a long time now, and I've mentioned it on my channel. But that's on the way, and that's kind of the reason why I held off on getting some of these. But all the rest in this slide are decent. I think the Mickey hot air balloon is cool. The Mickey plane is cool. And then that re-release of the spooky ghost trio, which a lot of people love. Josh told me it was canceled. I don't know if it will still be canceled. He said that there's a chance a store might pick it up, maybe Big Lots or something, but I don't know. As of now, it seems to be canceled. And then you've got your inbred dragon Santa thing up at the top, which I cannot stand.
I do not like that.
Yeah. So, Rob, what are your thoughts on some of these online exclusives we got shown right now?
I'm kind of surprised that Tis Your Season got the two that they did, and that
They're like nobodies. I mean, who the hell knew what Tis Your Season was? And then all of a sudden they get the best 2023s so far. So Jimmy and them must have some sort of alliance, or I don't know. They
something.
do some pretty good shit.
My dealings with Tis Your Season happened when the Haunted Mansion Hitchhiking Ghost first came out.
Yeah.
Because when they first were released, I think Seasons had it and it sold out really quick. Tis Your Season was like the next one to get a shipment in, and nobody knew who Tis Your Season was. And I talked to the guy there at that time. I believe his name is Mark. I don't know if he's the owner or if
Hi, Mark.
he's just a higher up or something. But yeah, ever since then they've gotten decent stuff. But I was just really surprised that because these are like two, I would say top 10 inflatables, you know?
Yeah, I mean the Oogie Wheel is anytime you get a new Nightmare Before Christmas inflatable that actually exists in the movie and is not the Vampire Jack, which is nowhere to be found. Like it's actually something that you saw on screen and it's brand new and Jimmy's never done it before. That's automatically probably going to go to the top of the list. You know, if executed decently.
Yeah, I would love to know like the behind the scenes of that. Like, do they like listen to that's thinking of like emails and stuff. I know a lot of people who have emailed them asking them if they're going to get certain things. So I wonder if they went to Jimmy and say, "Hey, we want something like this. We're willing to buy this many."
I swear. Yeah. Sorry, you go. I was just saying that I swear we've either us or somebody I've talked to said make the Oogie Wheel. Like I swear I heard that last year. Or maybe even the year before. Because I remember the Oogie Wheel was like, oh yeah, they got to make that. Kind of the same thing with a Halloween town scene, and then some of the other characters like the wolf and the witch, and then the tree with the skeletons hanging from it. Like there are a lot of characters that we want to see in inflatable form, and they started to do that, especially last year with the teddy bear and the snake. You know, that was great to see new characters, and that's I think why those inflatables were some of the best NBC ones from 2022 was because it was introducing new things we hadn't seen before, and that's the same thing with the Oogie Wheel, which is why it's liked so much. And I'm also seeing, I think what's funny is that they're releasing Haunted Mansion and Nightmare Before Christmas kind of simultaneously. It seems like NBC is going to have to start sharing the spotlight with Haunted Mansion, if you know what I mean, because it seems like they're really pushing Haunted Mansion this year as opposed to years past.
Well, there's two inflatables that I remember in the past several years we've all kind of mentioned. One was that Oogie Wheel, and the other one is the mayor car.
Exactly. I still think we're gonna get a mayor car. If it's not this year, it's gonna be 2024. Like that has to be impending at this point.
Oh, I think it's coming in the next year or so. I don't know about this year, but maybe
Yeah.
next year.
Isn't the mayor the only mayor like he's not in any other inflatable, right? It's only that rotating 7 foot base fan from 2019, right?
Yeah, that's it. That thing's
Yeah.
like super expensive now too.
Yeah, I got one, I think, off of Marketplace for I want to say like $100 or something. And thankfully it was used, but it was very lightly used. So it was pretty much brand new. And at the time, I couldn't even find a listing for it on eBay. And if I did, it would be 300 to 350 plus. And it's not worth it. It's got a YF 60 somehow.
Yeah.
But I think they would definitely have the mayor return. The fact that it hasn't come in an inflatable form in 4 years at this point is kind of surprising because I think the mayor is popular. It's very recognizable for that movie too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got when it first came out, but it doesn't rotate anymore, but it still works for what I need it for.
The problem with the rotating is that it oftentimes I had trouble getting it like straight up. So it would rotate, but if it's at an angle, then when it comes around, it's going to be like this. You know what I'm saying? For the rotating inflatables, I had the same problem with the tree that I got. But the rotating inflatables, I think, is a really nice idea, but it's a little hard to execute. And I think some people just don't even use the motor at all because it's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not. But I mean it still looks good and it's still you could tell which character it is and stuff.
Mhm.
Who is who's selling the Harry Potter train?
I think you said Yard Inflatables was getting the Harry Potter train, the
Yeah.
Hogwarts Express.
So is that their exclusive? Because that's a big exclusive.
Um, I don't know.
Bless Josh.
Yeah, he'll know. Oh, look who's coming in!
He's trying to come in.
Freaking finally, it took a sweet damn time. There you go.
Whoa.
How's your little update?
Very frustrating. Very long and very frustrating. There was no need for that. That's how much I hate technology.
Hey Josh, we already have a question for you.
Yes.
Is Yard Inflatables the only one getting the Harry Potter train?
No, Seasons is getting it too. A lot more expensive.
Okay.
I want to talk about. I think it has an 80, but I'm not too sure. I want to talk about Spooky real quick because I heard you guys talk about it. It's most likely canceled, but Big Lots or someone else could pick it up. Not 100% sure. But same with that Brown Tree as well. That's another one that's most likely getting canceled. And what's another one? Same with the two snowmen there too. Unless they come out last minute somewhere, who knows? But Yard and Flavors is done with new editions for Halloween anyway.
Wait, really? Like, there's no chance of an exclusive anymore? Like, no
Nope,
new.
that's it. That's it. They're done.
That's crazy because I got two. I got the 8.5 foot Reaper jack-o'-lantern behind the tombstone. Remember that one? And then of course the short circuit female ghost that rotated. And I thought both of those were like stellar. So it's weird. It's weird, like there's literally nothing that I would get from Yard Inflatables right now. When this time last year, I wanted both of their exclusive designs.
Yeah, I mean, what's it called? Last year, I think they only got the female ghosts, and then what's it called? Seasons and them got the tombstone and the hearse and several other ones. But what's it called? I know Yarn Flavors are getting that Santa and presents. Yarn Flavors is getting that pop-up Santa. Yarn Flavors is getting that Mickey balloon. Yarn Flavors and Seasons is getting the Mickey plane. Same with that 7-foot Santa there, a 9-foot Santa there. I don't know how tall that Santa is on underneath the Oregon. That one might get canceled, but generic Santa, that's no big deal. Turkeys, that's being sold on Yarn Flavors as well as Seasons and Flables. Yarn Flavors is having the Star Wars base fan scene.
I forgot that snowman couple was animated.
I think it's around 125 or
They're
200.
clinking the mugs together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of new. I might get that just for that animation. It's kind of cool.
It's got like the reaching mechanism or the dragging mechanism.
Where is that one being sold again?
It's not. It's canceled or not picked out yet.
You shitting
Well,
me?
and it would have been bought already. A store buyer would have picked it out already.
Why are all like the only like not sucking designs the ones getting canceled?
I know it's. I guess that's the way the program is, I suppose. And the same with the archway too. That's another one that didn't get picked out.
The archway is kind of meh in my opinion. What the hot air balloon though is good, right? I mean, I've seen it on Yard Inflatables. It said it's coming in stock either June or September.
They said September. Yep.
Right. The hot air balloon's cool. And then the plane is great.
Yes. Seasons and Yard Flavors will be getting that one. Seasons haven't gotten any shipments in a little while, but
All right, some more to unpack here. Rob or Josh, you want to take the floor for a minute?
go ahead, Rob.
I'm just looking real quick.
Well, I'll start out.
Sure.
The swing at the bottom right, I think is great. A lot of people like it. Obviously animated, and then it's got the lights on the roof. It would have been cool to have more of like a wood vibe. It feels very boxy, but I still think it's great. It's cool. It would be a great inflatable to have in my carnival scene, and I'll most likely be picking this up to do a review for sure.
How big is it?
7 or something.
7? Okay.
I think it's
Yeah,
around
7 foot, I think.
I like it. I wonder how much it'll cost, but I like it.
I think it's 160. I'm not too sure.
That's not bad.
It's not. Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
The stitch with the pumpkin. I know Josh, you already have that. I have that one too.
Yes.
That's my next review. What else? So the Harry Potter thing. So Harry Potter's obviously really popular, but that does not have much of a Halloween vibe to it all. Like they don't.
I'm
have-
fine with that. I'm not complaining because everyone complains about, oh, Jimmy slaps on the pumpkin or the store buyer wants a pumpkin on this. Hey, stop complaining. Stop complaining. They didn't do it with this one. Well, it has a cauldron technically. So, but still, hey, quiet,
I feel like Jimmy likes to use anything they can to like twist it into a holiday.
Yeah.
Talking about like any
Well, 17 before, we didn't get that.
I'm
like-
just surprised with their past. They didn't put a pumpkin on there.
I mean, it's like, oh my God, the movie has a snow winter scene in it, and let's buy the license or something. Like it's very like Harry Potter, while it's a very popular brand, does not fit inflatable whatsoever. I don't know why they did anything like I don't know how well they sell. Maybe they sell well, but I hate looking at them. I will never buy one because I don't like that cutesy bobblehead Pop Funko looking type inflatable. Like I just don't like it.
There's some people I work with who buy most of the Harry Potter stuff and they have no interest in inflatables whatsoever, but because it's Harry Potter, they buy it.
See, that's the thing. I mean, it's weird, but
Now I do like the train. I like the
did pretty
train.
bad.
what do y'all think of the Grinch designs? I think Grinch is like really good in 2023.
The one that Lucas did.
Lucas's is amazing. I love the train.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm trying to stay away from Christmas this year. But that's just me, but we'll see. Once maybe September comes around, I'll have like 15 Christmas ones. But
You're the key word you said was trying.
yeah.
You say this every year. It's not going to happen.
I know. I've been saying this since 2020.
Josh, here's my 100 2023 designs that I said.
Yeah, I know. I
wasn't
buy
gonna
the
do
whole
five.
fucking lineup.
I'm
what's it
Josh.
called?
I don't really like anything from Lowe's this year, but here's the entire
Yeah, I'm gonna
Lowe's
get the whole
2023
lineup of
collection
course.
for a review.
Yeah. Well, I buy it to collect too and whatnot. That's part of the reason too.
Rob, what do you think of the Cindy Lou Who, another one of her? It seems like they're going to sprinkle her in designs a little bit more.
Does that one do anything or is that just stationary?
I thought it was
There's no
animated, but maybe
Is it? No
Not?
animated. No.
I thought
There's
you
one
went up and
we'll talk
down.
about later, but No. There's no
I
animated.
swear there's
ghost
one where
yet.
he's doing that.
That's the hat with Max, and that was last
okay.
year.
I have that one. I got that one late last year.
All right.
I
So
don't have Cindy Lou one yet, so
Surprise!
I have not seen these designs until Josh put them in the slideshow that we created roughly 10 minutes ago. And I think, Buddy is an overused concept. He agrees with me, but I do like the Santa and the Barca Lounger. That's great. I think that will sell well. It's funny. I like the plaid, and the Santa does look a little cutesy, but I think it's still a pretty good design.
Rob,
the the buddy one, what's the name on those? They have a name, I can't think of it.
photorealistic,
Yeah.
photorealistic.
The photorealistic ones.
I've got the Monica from Friends for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So I have a couple of them. Like I have Clark and I do have a buddy. And what they're really good for is putting in windows.
Yeah, that's great. Great idea.
They're good for that. Other than that, I don't like them at all.
The Haunted Mansion, that one was one that bust. That was photorealistic.
They're
That's
saying
it.
the Santa was a Canadian exclusive.
Yes, that is true. That one was
I
a
did not know
Canada
that.
one from last year at Lowe's, but it's being brought over to the US this year.
Well, damn straight. No one cares about Canada. Why does Canada get like all the good designs? Do you look at the
I
Canadian
know.
lineup? I swear to God, it beats like 75% of what we get. Like Canadian Tire has some like real shit.
Like those light show trees and whatnot, and like, nope, you can't get them unless you know someone from Canada. Okay, what's next?
So we're gonna be breaking down some Lowe's. Lowe's was trending today in the Halloween community because of Brick Thunder's video, his early sneak peek. And he filmed mostly animatronics. He filmed the inflatables for about 5 seconds, but we've got some stills from that video that we're going to put on screen for you, talk about them a bit. We'll start that now. So Josh, you want to start?
Sure. So here's a very small amount of the inflatables that we got to see. I wish we got a little more screen time on the inflatables, but unfortunately we did not. But at least we got to see them. We'll start with the Haunted Mansion stuff first. Lowe's is getting 3 Haunted Mansion air balloons this year. One being a cheap fan tombstone, which they had a prop of this last year. It's being sold for $90, pretty expensive. The eyes on the person blink. Then we have a hitchhiking ghost with a sign for $180, very expensive. Then we have the animated clock for $130, and the arms move on the clock. Now, the other ones, we have only 7 base fans this year at Lowe's, which is disappointing. We have the Mickey candy corn. We have the animated Jack, the Oogie with Snake, a new witch tree, which is actually an Easter egg because that ghost face, that Grim Reaper face, and the witch face are actually the same faces from the 2020 BJ's Archway, or 2021, I should say. So that's cool. I definitely want that. And then there's a new boat, which I don't care about boats. And then there's a bunch of cheap fans. That red and black one there next to that tall ghost, I was hoping it'd be a scorpion or a unique bug. It's a spider, unfortunately. I was hoping it'd be a scorpion. I've wanted a scorpion for years. Of course, it's a spider.
Josh,
And of course, what?
I'm going to say Rob. Rob, are you going to get the grandfather clock?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the grandfather clock and I'm gonna get the tombstone. I like that the eyes blinked. To me, that little feature makes it worth picking up. I'm gonna skip the hitchhiking ghost. It's just too similar to the other ones. There's no point in me.
It's very like lineup. Like they don't feel natural. They feel just actually maybe it does look more like
It looks more
like they're stopping
for
it.
the ride. Yeah, it's better for if you like more realistic towards the ride, that's better because they're not bunched up on each other like the other inflatables.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
a good
one
point.
is more realistic, but I just don't see spending $180 for the average person isn't going to notice the difference.
The only inflatable I'm getting as of right now is the scary screaming Jack. Since it's animated, it's cool. It's what I think it would look great if you kind of put it towards maybe the back of your display, so you can kind of get the depth because it's not exactly proportional because they made his face so large. But I think it's great. It's very unique. And then the Oogie's fine. I don't know. I don't think it's as good as the Jack, so that's probably the only inflatable I'm going to get right now.
I'd rather have the death wheel than that Oogie
Yeah,
bear.
that's a very good point. Much rather have that Oogie than the Cauldron.
And
How
I
about
like Toothless. I just don't like that it has a cheap fan, but
Yeah.
look at it.
Do you think that's our dragon for this year?
I think so, unfortunately, because what's it called? Unless Sam's Club gets something or BJ's.
Sam's
That's
Club
it.
had a great dragon. It wasn't as advertised how big it was. They said it was 13 feet tall, and that was not
I
true.
blame Jimmy for that, not
That was
Sam's,
Jimmy's
because
fault. It wasn't even Sam's Club. It's not like they entered the
it probably was gonna be
literally
that on the
video.
prototype one, but then Sam's was like, nah, make it smaller.
Literally on the video, it says 13 and a half feet tall. And I'm like, I really don't think so. I'm looking at it compared to the house, and it's just not. But
I
Rob, you
wouldn't just do them for falsely advertising at this point, because in 2019 Oregon, there's there's another one too. I forget which, but enough's enough. They need a wake up call of a lawsuit.
Would you
Rob, are
say
you gonna pick up the tombstone?
the tombstone, the Haunted Mansion tombstone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's $90. I just am now seeing that.
I'm getting
I
it
want
because
that.
of the it blinks.
Well, it fits in too with the Haunted Mansion stuff.
Yeah, it fits in perfect. But it's beyond inflatables though. They're doing a lot of stuff. They've got several. If you just want like
Did you see those pumpkins?
tombstones, yeah, I saw those.
I want to get one. Like that is awesome the way it like opens its mouth and you can see
I may get the caretaker. I did not see that one coming.
Caretaker is great. I figured I was like, you know what? When I saw the prop, I think Rob should get that.
Yeah, that
I
would
need
be
that zombie, no question. I'm getting that zombie.
You're gonna have to
Me
take
and Alex
a loan
were
to
talking about
get
this
that
for a
zombie.
while. What?
So you're gonna have to take out a loan to get that zombie.
Now I've been saving since Christmas, but
I'm getting the scarecrow.
I was thinking about that, but I don't know why. It's just I really like that zombie. The soundtrack was cool, and I don't know. It just originally I was gonna get the scarecrow, but then I'm like, nah, I'll get him. Who knows? Unless it's impossible to get or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll get the scarecrow, Jack, and then one or two of those pumpkins and probably call it.
Yeah, I'll do the
Unless you know we've got a colossal Sally coming.
You never know. There's always like one big one they don't introduce until
I swear to God, Brick Thunder said in his video, like, these aren't all of them. I swear he said something along those lines, like, oh yeah, they didn't put all the inflatables out, and that's why they have it down at the bottom. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it to find that like clip where he says that, but I really thought he did. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope.
Seems
They
like
took
Lowe's
120
always
off
has-
what?
Go ahead, Josh.
Someone in the chat room says they took 120.
Oh, is he
off
talking
what?
about I think he's talking about the zombie. Is it now like
Yeah,
4?
maybe so. That'd
Yeah.
be much better. So.
He's
Did
470.
they or no?
That's insane.
Did they really or no? I thought it was 600.
How
I
big
mean,
do you think the zombies box is?
yeah, I wonder that too.
Like it's massive. Like the hand is just one unit. So
Is
and
it
it's
really?
so
Is
tall.
it really that big? Or I didn't take a look at the box or what.
I mean, it's 9 feet tall, but it starts out like where the knees would be.
Oh,
So it's gonna be huge. And then I think it looks like actually the hand and the tombstone are one unit. So I would imagine the box would be close to the same size as like the werewolf or the 12-foot skeleton.
yeah. It's probably gonna be the size of a fridge almost.
I was gonna say it seems like every year Lowe's has at least one thing that goes to certain stores and not every store gets it, and it's usually some type of colossal. So it'll
Yeah, I'll
probably
check out Rick's video
it'll probably be
again.
another Jack, some version of Jack, but hopefully
Yeah.
not.
All right. So
I
the
don't
box
think so,
is
'cause the
massive.
vampire sucked last year.
The zombie is cool. It's just it's a little, I don't know. I think it's a little tacky looking, frankly. It's not my cup of tea. But I would love to see your review on it, Josh, when you get it.
Yes, I do plan to make a video of it when I get it.
Is there anything else you want to talk about in this image, or do you want me to skip ahead?
I mean, pneumatics, we could talk about pneumatics props.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
About which one would you say?
Pneumatics props coming out this year at Lowe's.
Pneumatics? I don't even know what that is.
Alex?
Is the zombie a pneumatics prop?
No, that female girl is, and
The ones that look like they're like on crack.
there was a clown, and then there was something else.
They're going
Like a-
crazy in his video.
They have pistons. That's what they do, and they bounce around a lot.
Yeah, those are annoying. Like people who get those, that's really cool if you're in like a cemetery. But after a while, I would just get like sick of that.
Well, you got the air compressor going off and going, making that nonstop air compressor noise and whatnot. So that's gonna get annoying. There's every few minutes and whatnot, the compressor going off. So that's gonna get quite annoying after a while.
Rob, did you schedule the Zoom meeting to end at like a certain time?
I did not, but I started it early. That might have been the mistake.
What happened?
How long did you have to entertain before we got here?
I was just answering things in the chat box, but maybe like 30 minutes.
What? You were here for 30?
Oh,
I thought like maybe 10 or 15 max. I didn't realize you were here for a half a freaking hour.
I started probably like 8:05.
Okay. That's just so you were just here for like 25 minutes while we were like working on the slideshow.
Well, I was like playing with the settings and stuff, trying to see.
Zoom is different now. Now
I
it
was
has a new
changing my
logo and
background.
everything.
I was
Yeah.
making my background all different colors.
Well, it looks like it's going to shut us down. Oh, dang. That looks dumb.
That's at the wrong location. Sorry, we'll get back to that one. We forgot to switch that down to Home Depot. All right, at home.
Yeah, at home, let's bang this out.
I personally don't see a ton on there that I want. Maybe the big
You're getting 4 12-foot props, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. Is that the most the store's ever gotten in a single period of time?
They've never gotten any 12-footers before. Plus, again, I think a couple 10-footers too.
At home is slowly taking over. Like I will say a lot of their stuff is shit, but like they're getting at home is now the store. If you want something big, go to them.
They're the
Or-
new Kmart. They're the new Kmart. I mean, Kmart's done, and they took over basically. I mean, what's
And
it
all
called?
the Walmart
Kmart used to get
designs are either
popped
cheap
back in the
brands or
day.
ugly.
When Kmart was around back in the day, they had colossals. They had that huge colossal carousel back in the day. They had light shows. They had everything you needed. I mean, this is basically the new Kmart, but for the home decorations. I consider that.
So who here is getting the 20-foot pumpkin reaper? I'm sure chat's gonna go crazy for it. Obviously, I am. And Josh,
Me.
Rob, I don't know. I don't know your thoughts on it. I wouldn't expect much.
And the whole lineup there, done.
We haven't seen clear images of it. It could suck. They could have messed the face up and then I won't get it. But as of now, I'm excited for it.
We have some clear images that you guys have not seen before that you guys will see soon of At Home's 2023 inflatables.
But Rob, what do you think?
I need to see it in clear detail. Just, I mean, looking at it right now, it looks pretty like it's going to be pretty good, but we'll see.
And then they've got a recolor for the 12-foot cat. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's like I've got no opinion on it. I mean, I like the 12-foot cat inflatable. I was the first one to get it. I thought it was great. And then now they're doing a like recolor. It's just this. I don't see any difference. I don't think the colors are making.
Green's my favorite color, so I have to go get it, of course.
I see this like dragon prop, and that is interesting to me. I think it's 350. If there's a So in this image to the left, it's something like 8 feet tall or something like that. But it looks kind of interesting. That caught my eye. I thought, maybe like if we get clear pics of it and I like it, consider buying that. But what are all the 12-foot props? I see a witch. I see looks like a patient and then a Reaper and then maybe
There's a Phantom, a Ghoul, and the Grim Reaper. That Grim Reaper all the way to the right is from Menards last year, built by Jemmy, being
I thought it
sold.
looked familiar.
And then that one all the way to the left there, that first switch or whatever that is, that's by Jemmy as well.
Let's go back here. Okay, so
The one,
what were you saying?
the one right next to the dragon, that's made by Jemmy as well. That prop.
All right, so I want to move back a little bit. The Frankenstein,
Yeah.
when we first got the image of the sheet for all the inflatables, I thought the Frankenstein was Jimmy. I think a few other people thought it was Jimmy, somewhere on the fence. Turned out to be Airflows. Deal breaker for me. I will not be getting it. Josh will, of course, be getting it.
Hey, my Uncle Sam looked good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It held
It's
up
not-
good. Got
it's
the
not-
mummy.
ugly. It's just not an attractive inflatable. So for right now, sticking with the Reaper, sticking with Jimmy, but you can definitely tell, I mentioned this in my at-home Halloween breakdown video, that Airflow's getting a much larger role, it seems, especially in 2023. And I wouldn't be surprised if Airflow starts to move into some other stores as well, and not just at home.
They were a real prominent role in a Depot in 2016. What's it called? They were definitely a main cast for sure. What's it called? And then this year they're definitely becoming a main cast and at home. And they've always been a main cast at the Nards. They've always partnered up with them. And at home, they've always teamed up with at home. And the real name is Occasions, but we call them Airflows, and that's what they are.
Yeah. All right, Rob, you said you want to.
Yeah, let's shut this down and we'll restart. So we'll take a minute and then we're gonna restart.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
It'll say part 2, guys. We're just gonna shut this down because it's only giving me an hour limit. So we're gonna shut it down, bring it back up, give us like 5 minutes. It'll just say part 2, and then we'll start with the next slide when we get back on. So we should be